Alright, it's that time of month again. It's been just about 3 weeks since I last posted a video, and as you can tell, something is different than it was last month. Like I told you, this is a time of year that I grow out my fall and winter face. So, voila! Here it is in all its rich glory. But rest assured, this right here is not just for vanity or superficial reasons. My beard serves a specific purpose. For those of you who know me, I'm an outdoorsy guy. I'm outside year round. I don't care if it's raining, snowing, in the hundreds, in the 20s. I'm outside, and this right here is my natural face warmer, and it comes in handy. I think back when I was in my 20s, I biked in the coldest temperature ever for me. It was 18 degrees, and I biked 4 miles in 16 minutes in it. And this right here came in pretty handy. And where I live in the south, it's really humid, so that cold has an extra bit of crispness to it because you got the moisture in the air. With the beard, it keeps the moisture from meeting on the face and being so cold. So that is the primary reason why I personally grow my beard out this time of year. Just for comfort reasons while I'm out biking. I've tried putting a face mask on. Those things, they're warm, but the problem with them is they trap a lot of the air from breathing, and they'll fog my glasses up, and it actually traps moisture on your face, the skin on your face, which, like I said, in the south, the humidity, the cold air hits that moisture and it's colder. So for me, a beard is the best way to go. Now this right here is generally about as thick as I let it go. It's got a little bit more thickness to come in the middle, filling in the middle on my chin. But I don't like it getting too thick. Every now and then I'll let it get thicker, depending on how cold the winter and fall are going. But I don't like my beard like really thick. Reason being is because I'm also a runner, and when I run indoors this time of year, my beard is so thick it traps the heat, and I get hotter faster, which causes me to sweat a lot more. And unlike a lot of other people, I don't exercise to sweat. Like I've said in the past, I don't want to lose water weight. I want to keep my water in my body to keep me hydrated, which will lower my risk of having a seizure. So during this time of year, it's the only time that I don't like having my beard is when I'm running, because I heat up so fast. I do what they call HIIT training, which is, in case you don't know, is high intensity interval training, which means I max out on my speed to get my heart rate up, and the more my heart rate goes up, the more my body temperature goes up, the hotter I get, the more I'm going to sweat. So, and the beard will trap the heat, which is good during the fall and winter when I'm outside, but inside, it's not. But I want to get back to the subject of this month's video, which is all about the beard lifestyle. I grew my first beard out when I was a senior in high school, and I grew and it grew thick. Cause my beard grows fast. As you can see, this is like just shy of a month, and I've got a full beard. It'll continue to fill in more and more. So it doesn't. I'm one of those guys who unfortunately grow it out full, and it connects. The mustache connects to my beard pretty quickly. A lot of guys have problems having it connect here or over here. Mine tends to fill in pretty fast. So I'm fortunate in that area. Let me see a little bit more. But I want to go through a few quick facts about beard. One, and myths about beard in this video. One is, another advantage of having a beard is that studies show that it may help people breathe, especially if you have allergies like me, because having a beard on your face keeps dust and allergy particles from settling and getting into your body, just like your hairs in your nose does. So there are studies that have proven that your beard can help trap follicles from getting into your nose. And if you watched my last video on allergies, fall is when I mainly have problems with allergies now. So aside from my handkerchiefs, the beard helps with that and not getting too stuffy in my noses. Interesting fact, there are on average 30,000 whiskers on a man's face, running from side to side, going across the stash, down the chin, underneath. 30,000 hair follicles or whiskers, however you want to call it. The average man's beard will grow 5.5 inches a year. That's crazy. I'm one of those guys, I have to shave every day, and when I was younger I was actually shaving twice a day because I'd get up on Sunday mornings, shave before church, and then before I go back to church, by the afternoon I'd have that 5 o'clock shadow, and I'd want to go to church looking clean shaven, so I'd shave again before I go to church. So I hate to burst your bubbles. The beards for a lot of guys has nothing to do with vanity issues. It's a function. Most guys are more, I'm sorry if I offended any women by saying this, guys are more function focused than feeling focused. Yeah, sometimes we get the warm fuzzy feelings, but beard is for the function. Sleep is a function, not feeling. Even when it comes to coffee drinking, I personally don't drink coffee for a feeling. I might drink it for a little function. A little function that people don't really think about is that coffee and caffeine increases your heart rate, which will increase your metabolism. So that's why in the fitness industry, a lot of supplements now are including caffeine for like pre-workout supplements, which so the idea is to give people working out more focus and even a little bit more energy while they work out. But on the negative side of that, the caffeine is also a diuretic, which will make you sweat more, which will make you lose water weight. Not fat, but water weight, which basically means you're dehydrating all your organs. So, not with that, going that way. But the function of the beard, for most guys, is just about keeping our faces warm. A lot of guys like to go hunting. I live in the South, and a lot of my friends hunt. I'm not a hunter. I will get out early in the morning, jump rope, go for a walk, bike in 20, 30 degree weather, but I'm not going in the woods hunting. So that's not why I wear my beard. I grow my beard out. I mean, there are a lot of funny things, sayings about beard. I want to share some of them with you that I came across before filming this video. One of them was beards are because guys with beards tend to look more aggressive, I guess. Beards are a natural repellent to crocodiles, bears, and other animals. I don't know, because I'm not in the woods, I'm not hunting. Maybe that's why guys want to, because they want to have a beard and be intimidating to any type of wildlife that may be bigger than they are while they're hunting. Now, and this one's funny, which it doesn't work. Beers lowers the alcohol level by 50%. What that means, I don't know. I'm just reading off my phone. It enhances courage, bravery, and hunting instinct. One more reason for guys who hunt to grow a beard, I guess. This one, okay, this one's from the South. It dramatically increases your wood chopping abilities. I guess that Paul Bunyan thing with a big, thick beard. I'm not going that long. This one might be true. It lets you instinctively know where the nearest mountain is. For any of my followers on Twitter or any of my friends have seen my posts, I always use the hashtag mountain man, just because I'm more of a mountain person. So and if you go to the mountains, I mean the real mountains, not like here in the South, like the Rockies, the Cascades, out west. It's beards year round. And that's one thing I cannot do, is a beard year round. As I stated earlier, is my beard traps heat real fast. So my time span for the life of my beard is usually the first day of fall, depending on how warm it is. I mean, if it's going to be a warm fall, I will wait a little while longer to grow my beard out. But usually, typically the first day of fall, I start growing my beard. That way, by the time winter gets here, my beard's filled in. It's pretty thick. You'll see it'll get thicker and thicker over the next couple of months. And then the first day of spring, it's gone. Depending on how spring is going. If it's going to be a cooler than normal spring, I might keep a thin beard and just thin it out. But usually the first day of spring, I cut it off, because when I get out there and I'm biking 20, 30, 40 miles, or even a 10, 11 mile sprint on my bike during the spring here in the South, that humidity's starting to come back, beard traps, and I just get real hot. So, first day of spring, beard's gone, bye-bye. Second thing about my beard is it kind of hides the scar. If you know I have the brain injury, you can't see from the video, but I actually have an incision when I had my accident. This is going to gross you out. To do the brain surgery, they literally cut my face off. They made an incision from here, around the top of my head, all the way to the other side, to here, to pull my face down and lift the cranium up to get to the brain. So I've got it. You can't see it. I've got a slight scar right here around from between my ear and my beard kind of hides that scar on both sides. So fortunately enough, I don't know why I don't have any lines going across the top of my head, my forehead. I do have soft spots on the top of my head from where they drilled drainage holes in the top of my head and put drain tubes to drain fluid off the brain. But other than that, there's no scarring on the forehead or the top of my head. So the beard, I guess in a way for me it is a kind of a vanity thing. It helps hide the scarring on the sides of my face from my brain surgery. But my beard. So that's why, the gist of why I grow a beard this time of year. Lots of guys will grow a beard this time. I have one friend of mine at church. He has a thick, long, like beard down to here year round, and he works outside here. I don't know how he does it. He says it in the summer when he sweats, his beard holds the moisture and it keeps him cool when the wind blows. I ain't going there. That's too much for me. So the beard season has arrived. So from here on out, for the next 6 to 8 months, you'll be seeing this bad boy here on the face for all of my videos. And speaking of videos, be sure, if you like this one, hit the like button below the picture. And below that, leave a comment. Let me know what you want to hear me talk about, whether it's fitness, faith, health, brain injury, writing, anything. The comments help me out a lot because, hey, I'm missing 30% of my brain now. I have less capacity to come up with ideas. So your comments in the video will help me plan out my videos so I can get everything prepared before then. There goes my speech impediment. But again, hit the like button below the video. Let me know what you'd like to hear about in the comment section. And until then, stay warm and safe. And if you're a guy, put your man face on. I'll catch up with you guys in about 4 more weeks. In the meantime, check out some of the fun facts at the end of this video. I'm going to include a couple of pictures from my journey over the last 4 weeks to see so you can see the stages of growing my beard back, and put a couple of additional facts at the end. So my speech impediment is starting to act up, so I'm going to cut this one short, y'all. Have a great one.
Black and red, riding on a horse, you can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley, you ain't been up off that porch. Now, can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Yeah.